Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of exciting Volunteer State basketball. Today, the women's and men's team have traveled to Tullahoma, Tennessee to take on the Motlow State Lady Bucks and the Bucks. Your first game, the women will tip off about 2 p.m., just about 5.5 minutes up on the scoreboard here. We are at Nisbet Center, I believe is what it's called here on the campus of Motlow State Community College. First time that I have been in here. Actually, it's showing as Copperweld Arena now. Last year, apparently, as I see down there right on the wall, right behind our scoreboard that they have inset, Copperweld Arena. I don't have the 411 on that, but we'll go with it. It's prominently displayed on the other side of the basket where the Lady Pioneers are warming up. Ball State 0-2 in conference play, as is the women from Motlow State. Ball State with a 1-5 overall record. Motlow State 0-6, looking for their first victory of the year, and are on a 21-game losing streak since last year. Lost the last 15 games of their season a year ago and have lost the first 6 to begin the 24-25 campaign. Head coach for Motlow State Lady Bucks, Kareem Kenny. He's assisted by Nick Porter, a brand new athletic director here for Motlow State, Ross Fanning. Started, I believe, on September 1st. So new. They also have an interim head coach for the men's basketball. So apparently some turnover here at Motlow State. But the Lady Pioneers are coached by Otis Key. He's in his 11th year at Vol State. Last year, these two teams finished 9th and 10th in the TCCAA. Motlow State had a 5-24 record. They were 2-16 overall, as was Vol State, but apparently whatever the tiebreaker was, Motlow State got the higher seed. They actually had a 3-game winning streak, including a win over the Lady Pioneers at Pickle Fieldhouse up in Gallatin last year. Each team split and winning on the road a year ago. Ball State is a much better program this year than last year, so I would anticipate an opportunity here again for Vol State to get their first conference win, as one of their 2 conference wins last year was right here in this gymnasium. Let's get to the Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups. First for the visitors, Lady Pioneers 1-5, 0-2 in the conference. Starting, I believe this is the first game she started this year. Kyra Sharon get a start at guard, as will Ella Disney, both sophomores. And at forward, Skylar McMillan and Tishana Moore, and Kendall Myrie, the number 2 scorer in the conference at 16.8. But the leader in rebounding average per game at 10.2. She is also the leader in blocks per game at 4.8. And folks, there isn't anybody even close in the second spot. They are the second best blocker in the conference is Leanne Yates at Jacksonville with 1.7 blocks per game. For the Motlow State Lady Bucks, Malay Mitchell, Desire Tompkins, Kalia Simpson, Germany Waver, and Yareli Avalos are the starting 5 for head coach Kareem Kenny. They are dressed in suits here today, head coach and assistant coach. You just don't see that very often in JUCO basketball. I haven't seen it yet this year. This is my first road game ever for the Vol State basketball team, or any basketball team. So we'll have 4 cameras. One of them is trained, as you see, right on the scoreboard. So whatever shot we get, have the middle shot right there, and then 2 ends of the court. As I am a one-man band today, so I apologize beforehand as we are getting set for the national anthem. Of course, we cannot cover it here on the Vol State Sports Network. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. So we will take a break during the national anthem and be right back for the opening tip-off. You're listening to Vol State basketball on the Vol State Sports Network. And if this were a baseball game, we'd say play ball, but we'll have the opening tip-off after the starting lineups are announced here, and public address announcement. To a few notes here before the game, Kendall Myrie has twice scored 25 points in a ball game. Once in her first collegiate game against South Union, and in the first conference game that she played against Chattanooga State, she had 25 points. That's the most by a Vol State Lady Pioneer in at least the last 3 years. I went back 3 years, and there was nobody who scored more than, I think, 23 points. She also has collected 14 rebounds in a game twice. That's more than anybody in the last 3 years as well. That was also against South Union and Lawson State. Again, she's averaging 4.8 blocks per game. Second in the conference in scoring at 16.8. First in rebounds at 10.2. Ella Disney is leading the team in three-point percentage with a 44.4% three-point shooting percentage. That is second in the conference. She's also perfect at the free throw stripe and is averaging 3.5 assists per game, which is fourth in the conference. Ella was 6 for 7 from the three-point line in the loss against Columbia State, 67-61. She also was the leading scorer with 22 points. Followed right behind her was Kendall Myrie, who almost had a triple-double. 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 blocks. We are underway, and the Lady Pioneers get the opening tap. Disney over to McMillan, back to Disney, as Motlow State is in a zone and wide open underneath the basket with Deshauna Moore. Her up and under move tried to get it off the glass, could not, and ball goes out of bounds. It will be Motlow State basketball. Our officials for today's game, referee Jimmy Davis, umpires James Reagan and Michael King. Malay Mitchell over to Avalos at the elbow. She'll take the shot. She will miss. Rebound is collected by Tompkins. Her shot is altered. I'm not sure if it was blocked, but Kendall Myree might have picked up another block. Skylar McMillan thought about a three. And the closeout by Mitchell. Now Disney, she's going to step with a foot just right next to it. And that's a three ball for Ella Disney. She continues her hot shooting from behind the arc. Up court. And a drive block. There is a block. Now it's Sharon's turn for a three, and she hits. 6-0, Ball State. Full court pressure and collected. Three-pointer is short by Mitchell. Rebound to McMillan. Gets into the front court, and Kyra Sharon will direct traffic. Again, zone defense. Ella Disney a little short on that three. Malay Mitchell looking for directions from head coach Kareem Kinney. She gets it across the timeline, guarded by Tashana Moore. Simpson over to Avalos, and now into Tompkins. Back to Avalos. She's going to crank up another three, and it is no good. Tapped out of there by Disney. McMillan gets the loose ball, and a pushing foul on Ureli Avalos. She was about to run up Skylar McMillan's back. First foul for the Lady Bucks. And our head referee, Jimmy Davis, got a shoestring monster. Ella Disney thought he didn't need to touch it again, but Jimmy says, I'm not quite ready yet. Now we're ready to go. And State wearing all reds. Myree with the fake left going right. Shots missed. Left-handed put back by McMillan. No good. Rebound to Myree, and her shot is blocked. McMillan with the steal. Over to Moore. Three-pointer for Disney is off. She'll try to track down her own rebound. Get the tap from McMillan and out to Sharon, and they'll restart. Now 15 on the shot clock. Myree had a couple good looks right there. Interior pass there. She's going to get another shot finally. The foul is called. Myree was looking for it earlier, and the foul will be on Germany waiver. And Kendall Myree will go to the free throw line. And she'll miss the first free throw. Kendall going to have to work on that. She has a 61.3, and she misses two. Full court pressure, broken. And just rimmed out was the layup by Kalia Simpson. Disney going to fire again, in and out. Tap out. McMillan rips the ball out of there. Kyra Sharon for three. It's a little strong. That's going to be an over-the-back call on Skylar McMillan. Going to be Lady Bucks basketball. Again, full court pressure. Mitchell gets it to Avalos. And all the way to the rim, but another block by Myree. But the putback by Tompkins is good. Disney with a couple 3-point bucket. Kyra Sharon with a 3 already. Skylar McMillan dishes down in the corner to Shauna Moore. Cross court, tapped out of bounds by Kalia Simpson. Still the same starting 5 for each team. We're at 5:58 in the first quarter. Thanks for joining me on the Ball State Sports Network. See if they close out. And McMillan's going to fire from 3, and it's good! 3 3-pointers for Ball State as McMillan gets one to go. Trapped in the, just across the midcourt line as Tompkins was trying to make room for herself, threw her shoulder right into the chest of Kendall Myrie. Her shot was no good. Malay Mitchell, the leading scorer for the Lady Bucks. Passes down to Waver, now back to Mitchell, out to Avalos, who's going to miss another 3. Ball State in the front court. Myrie open down there in the block in front of Avalos. She's going to go to the other side and try to get the bounce pass, but it was knocked away by Avalos. Mitchell's going to drive. McMillan tried to take the charge. Shot is missed. Rebound to Myrie, and Disney go to the midline and have that ball batted out of the way, and Mitchell collects in her front court. Pass up to Avalos is stolen by Myrie. She's going to go all the way to the bucket and lay it in for 2. It's her first bucket of the ball game, and that will be a timeout for Motlow State as Coach Kenny having a word with Michael King. We don't know if that's a full timeout is called. So we will take a break with them. We'll be right back on the Ball State Sports Network. Tim Reese back on the Ball State Sports Network, where the Lady Pioneers have run out to a quick 11-2 lead. 3-pointers by Ella Disney, Kyra Sharon, and Skylar McMillan, and a layup by Kendall Myrie. 11 points for Ball State. Full court pressure. Simpkins up to Avalos, over to Raven Parks. Now in the ball game. She gets her first bucket. Up court to McMillan. She's thought about it and then fired. A rebound not saved by Kendall Myrie. Right in front of the Motlow State bench. And the Jersey Mike's first subs of the game for the Lady Pioneers. Number 1, Madziana Calloway, and number 2, Yana Parker, to replace McMillan and Disney. Pressure is solved. An inbound pass to Remington Benjamin, who's now in the game, gets the bucket and the foul. The last 2 buckets collected by Motlow State as Kendall Myrie picks up her first foul. Benjamin's free throw no good, rebounded by Avalos and dropped right in. A 4-point possession. Now under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 11-8. 11-8 looks a lot better than 11-2 for the Motlow State fans. Shauna Moore looking for a teammate. Cross court to Yana Parker. Parker dribbles to the top of the key and now looks for Sharon. Yana Parker from West Carroll High School. 3 on the shot clock. Shauna Moore gets it up there and it knows that the shot did not go off in time. And it'll be possession Motlow State, and they beat that pressure pretty quickly. Up court to Parks. Has it knocked out of there by Moore, and Kendall Myree picks up the loose ball. Now Kyra Sharon from Sycamore High School, sophomore, starts the offense. Callaway, one-handed toss over to Sharon, looks inside for Moore. Moore started to come out, and the pass went deep. Into the corner of Raven Parks. Not a 3, and her shot is no good. Callaway, 2 on 3. Moore will pull it out, but Callaway's going to fire. Good! Now timeout for the Lady Pioneers as Ziana Callaway picks up 3-pointer. Let's check to see maybe her first 3-point shot, and according to the statistics I have, that is her first collegiate 3-point shot. She was 0 for 5 coming into today's game. Ziana Callaway is a 5'6" freshman from West Creek High School, and stemmed the tide there as Motlow State had scored the last 6 points of the ball game, but that 3 gave Ball State a 6-point lead. Callaway, a psychology major at Ball State. Avalos tosses into Malay Mitchell. Mitchell up court to Simpson. Now Simpson is double teamed. Malay Mitchell splits the double team. Maybe took a couple steps, but Shauna Moore, as I had it on the wrong camera. Sorry about that, folks. But there's the bucket for Tashana Moore. Up court all alone, Raven Parks for 2. Sharon over to Callaway with coming up on 2 minutes. Kendall Myree back out to Callaway, and her shot is no good. Rebound by Moore, and Moore just dribbled it out of bounds after having her shot blocked by Remington Benjamin. Avalos will break the pressure. Simpson back to Avalos, and another steal by Tashana Moore, and she's going to go in uncontested and make another layup. That's 4 for Moore. 18-10. Benjamin now being guarded by Myree. Simpson down in the corner to Parks. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Benjamin, blocked by Myree. And she'll give it up to Moore, gives it up to Sharon. Up court to Callaway. She's going to drive to the hoop and have her shot blocked. Malay Mitchell gets the block there, and another Jersey Mike sub, Cheyenne Gregory, checks in for Kyra Sharon. Back in the game for Motlow State is Desire Tompkins, replacing Yareli Avalos. Yana Parker to Gregory, and Ball State will set up shop with 20 on the shot clock. Yana Parker doesn't have a shot yet today. Callaway 1 for 2 from 3. Myree at the elbow. She's going to drive down to the middle. Kick out to Parker. Her 3 is no good. Rebound fought for, and that'll be a jump ball. Says Jimmy Davis. It'll be Motlow State basketball on the alternate possession. Under a minute to go. 18-10, Ball State with the lead. Again, full court pressure. Steal by Callaway, her left-handed layup, no good. She gets her rebound back. Cheyenne Gregory thought about a 3. Callaway had to close out from Mitchell. Interior pass to Moore. She drives to the middle of the lane. Rebound by Myrie. Tries to get back up off the glass. And her shot is no good, but she's going to draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Motlow Mitchell. That'll be her first, team third. Checking back in for Vol State, Ella Disney to replace Callaway. And Paige Sweeten will replace Motlow Mitchell. Myrie, who missed the first two free throw attempts, gets that one to go. 30 seconds on the game clock. Exactly. 20-10, Vol State leads. And they get the steal again. Ella Disney, she wants to take the last shot, hollered out there by Otis Key. Up by 20, and there is no shot clock. Disney, as Motlow State has gone to man-to-man. Now we got 7 seconds. Disney will pass to Tashana Moore, out to Yana Parker, and they're not going to even get a shot off at the end of the first quarter. Vol State will double up the Motlow State Bucks 20-10 after one. We'll take a break. Be right back in about 30 seconds. One quarter of play is complete here at Copper Weld Arena on the campus of Motlow State Community College. Vol State with a 20-10 lead, and it is balanced scoring for Vol State. 6 players scored in the first quarter. Kendall Myrie with 4, Tashana Moore with 4, and 3 each for Ella Disney, Skylar McMillan, Kyra Sharon, and Menciana Callaway. For Motlow State, Raven Parks, 4 points and 2 each for Desire Tompkins, Remington Benjamin, and Ureli Avalos. Motlow Mitchell, who's the leading scorer with 7 points a game, has not scored. Vol State will inbound, heading right to left. Cheyenne Gregory at the point. Over to Ella Disney. And now Yana Parker. So 3 guards. A forward to Tashana Moore, who's got it inside. Back out to Gregory. She dribbles to the center of the lane. Her shot is no good, and the rebound secured by Tompkins. The foul's called. The foul will be on Cheyenne Gregory. Skylar McMillan will check in for Yana Parker. It'll be Motlow State basketball with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Sweeten with the ball. Finds Simpson, and now cross court to Tompkins. Up to Sweeten, but Cheyenne Gregory with the steal. Tried to give it up to McMillan, but Moore finally gets control. Her shot is no good. McMillan pushed out of bounds, but now Ella Disney with the ball. Her shot off the glass is no good. And a rebound to Motlow State. Raven Parks. Over to Sweeten. Now on to Simpson. Inbound and almost too close underneath the basket was Tompkins. Up court to the hustling Myrie. Her shot is hard and off the backboard. No good. Was hustling down court. Sweeten did not find a teammate, and Coach Kenny calls timeout to get her out of the jam there. That's the second timeout that he's called. That will be a 30-second timeout. So we will get you a player spotlight for the Lady Pioneers. Shauna Moore, 5'8" freshman from Murfreesboro Blackman High School, is a health science major. She is the daughter of Greg Moore from Smyrna and Letitia Booker from Murfreesboro. Siblings of Tiana, Shiana, Gregory, and Christopher. Hello to Papa and Gigi in Smyrna and Nana in Missouri. That player spotlight brought to you by High Point Health Sumner, formerly known as Sumner Regional Medical Center. Appreciate their support of Vol State Athletics. Inbound is stolen by Skylar McMillan. 2-on-1 break, and the pass to Gregory. Vol State has had trouble. 5 feet from the rim. Misses that. Gregory's going to fire from 3. No good. McMillan gets another rebound. Tap out from Myrie to Disney. She drives. Vol State's been better off from the 3-point area. Shauna Moore with a turnaround air ball. And a rebound to Malay Mitchell. She needs some help as Disney and Moore are all over her. Up court pass to Raven Parks is caught. Back to Mitchell, guarded by Disney. Down into the corner to Parks. Her behind her head shot no good. Rebound to Myrie, and Cheyenne Gregory with the ball. Ball State passing it around the 3-point area. Kendall Myrie double teamed, looking for help, gets Skylar McMillan into the lane as Cheyenne Gregory, and she's been in there a while. Shot by Disney is good for 3. Zilla Disney's second 3-point shot. Benjamin finally finds Sweeten. Tipped pass, but collected, and now in the front court for Motlow State is Raven Parks. Raven Parks and Malay Mitchell have the same hairdo. Ball tapped around. Benjamin over to Tompkins, and she's going to draw the second personal foul on Kendall Myrie, and she's going to go back to, or go to the line. That is good strategy for Ball State as Rylan Freeman gets her first action of the ball game. Kyra Sharon also back in. Zaya Tompkins makes the first shot. Two for two at the line. Sharon over to Disney. Sees Freeman down on the block, but we'll get it to McMillan. And now into Freeman. She tries to drive and has the ball knocked out of her hand and turn over to Motlow State. Germani Waver up court to Sweeten. She's going to drive right to the basket, no good. Shot up by Tompkins is no good, but she is fouled and will go back to the free throw line. Shauna Moore is going to pick up that personal. It's her first. Three for 3 is to Zaya Tompkins. They get 4 for 4. 23-14, 9-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. Disney with a deep 3. Good! Ella Disney feeling it today from 3-point land. Nearly drug her feet was Waver. Malay Mitchell back in the game. She drives right to the hoop and drops in her first bucket of the ball game. 6 minutes to go in the half. McMillan drives until she drug her foot, and the whistle blows. It is a traveling violation. Aurelia Avalos back in the ball game, passes into Malay Mitchell from Commerce, Georgia. Her and Raven Parks from the same high school. Sweeten up to Mitchell. She's in the paint, and her shoulder shot is good. 2 straight for Mitchell. Disney into Tashana Moore, is wide open, but her layup is no good. She tried for the rebound. I bet you Vol State has missed 10 shots from right inside the lane there. Mitchell with the left-handed runner is no good. Rebound to Tashana Moore, and she is headed up court. Disney nearly traveled. Her 3 is a little long, and Rylan Freeman is going to knock down Paige Sweeten for her first foul. Four team fouls for Vol State. The next one results in free throws for Motlow State. Germany Weaver inbounds to Simpson. Now back out to Mitchell, who's going to try a 3, and it goes out of bounds. 3-point field goals is not the strength of Motlow State. They are last in the league coming into today's action, 15%. They are also last in field goal percentage and last in free throw percentage. They've had a tough year. Got her sharing over to Disney. Ella Disney, sophomore, loses the basketball, but she got bailed out as Paige Sweeten kind of nudged her. Personal foul on Sweeten. That's the first foul in the quarter for Motlow State. Got a reset for you. Tashana Moore, Skylar McMillan, Kyra Sharon, Rylan Freeman, and Ella Disney, the 5 in for Vol State. Not a lot of long sets offensively. McMillan saved a bad pass there by Disney, who fakes the shot, kicks out to Freeman. She's going to shuffle the feet and be called for a travel. 5 in the ball game for Motlow State. Aurelia Avalos, Germany Weaver, Isaiah Tompkins, as Ball State. Asia Pirtle is in the game. I thought that was Tashana Moore. That's Asia Pirtle. 3-point shot for Skylar McMillan. A little off, and she hustles for the rebound, knocks it where Skylar Freeman can get it. So Asia Pirtle's in the game for the Lady Pioneers. So she has the basketball and has her shot handed right back to her. Simpson drives to the basket, and she's going to pick up a foul. Kyra Sharon looks with amazement at that call. That'll be her first, team 5th, but it was a shooting foul as Kalia Simpson goes to the free throw line. Malay Mitchell, Isaiah Tompkins, Aurelia Avalos, Germany Weaver, and I believe that's Malay Mitchell in the game. Is whatever that free throw, that 51%. Motlow State is perfect today. They're 6 for 6 from the free throw strike. 26-20. They've got into the 10-point lead that Vol State enjoyed after the first quarter. Interior pass to Freeman. She has her shot blocked, but apparently they gave the foul on Isaiah Tompkins. I thought that was Avalos that was draped. And she was down there. So could have been either one as Freeman drops in her first free throw. Rylan Freeman, a freshman, 5'7" guard from Greenbrier, 2 for 2 at the line. A couple of Jersey Mike's subs checking back in, 1 and 2. That's Yana Calloway and Yana Parker to replace Ella Disney and Skylar McMillan. Ball State back to an 8-point lead. Avalos will throw into the corner to Mitchell. Her pass is picked off by Kyra Sharon, but she passes it right to Malay Mitchell. Yana Parker dives in there on the basketball. Sharon, I think she just thought that was her teammate right there that was stepping to the basket. Instead, it was Malay Mitchell, dressed in her undercover gray Motlow State Lady Bucks. They want 25 seconds on the shot clock as the ball has advanced. Malay Mitchell gets a screen from Avalos and a nice box out by Waver, but she could not get the handle on the basketball and knocked it out of bounds. 3:10 to go in the half, 28-20. Each of these teams looking for their first conference win of the year. 0-2 in the conference. Motlow State 0-6 on the season. Ball State 1-5. Yana Parker with the basketball, trying to solve the Lady Bucks zone. Interior pass to Asia Pirtle. Back out to Maziana Calloway with 6 on the shot clock. Yana Parker, somebody's going to have to shoot it. Calloway says, I'll do it. That she won't. She won't get it done in time as the closeout by Kalia Simpson caused Calloway to take one more step to the left. And that is the second shot clock violation for Vol State. Mitchell trying to dribble through a double team. Calloway retrieves the basketball over to Yana Parker for 3. It's long and will go out of bounds. Vol State has cranked up the threes. They have hit 6 of them. They've shot at least 12, though. Double team pressure results in a foul. It'll be on Calloway. And that will be free throws for the Lady Bucks, as Vol State is over the limit. First foul on Maziana Calloway from West Creek High School. At the line for Motlow State, Leah Simpson, 2 for 2, averaging 4.2 points a game, 2.6 rebounds. Simpson is a freshman guard from Fayetteville City High School in Fayetteville, Tennessee. And there's the first free throw miss for Motlow State in today's ball game. And make it the second as a rebound, though. Put back no good by Tompkins. Rebound by Freeman, and Disney looks inside to Pirtle. Didn't have anything, kicks it back out to Freeman. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half. Listening to Vol State Sports Network. Disney for 3, and it's good. Ella Disney with her 4th 3-point shot of the ball game. She's got 12. Malay Mitchell stopped by Skylar McMillan. Skylar from Westmoreland High School, from Bethpage. Avalos, nice interior pass, and the bucket is good by Tompkins. She will draw the foul. Foul is going to be called on Ella Disney. That's her first. Kendall Myree went out early in the second quarter as she picked up her second foul and has been sitting ever since. 4 points in the first quarter. 3-point play by Tompkins. She's perfect at the line. 3-point shot by Sharon is no good. And she is going to be clobbered by Tompkins. Picks up her second foul. And Sharon will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. I believe. Yes, she does have 3. Kyra Sharon shooting free throws at a 53% clip as they allowed the subs to come into the game. Nanziana Calloway is checking in for Ella Disney. We got still got 6. Ball State trying to play this game with lots of players. I don't have a full angle for a camera here. I don't have a wide enough camera to give you the full court. And I have all static cameras, so it's just what we get. Rimmed in and out, or out and in, I guess. Now Cheyenne Gregory will check in for Asia Hurdle. And now they say you can't check out. Not sure why. Normally you can do that on the last free throw attempt. Minute 29 to go here in the first half. Ball State now with an 11-point lead. Now they'll let the subs come in. Cheyenne Gregory tried 3 times coming into the ball game, and they finally let her. I guess she must have said pretty please. Down past to Malay Mitchell, up court to Raven Park. I'm assuming they were high school teammates at Commerce High School in Commerce, Georgia. Both 5'8" freshmen. They have the same hairstyle. Knocked out of bounds by Ball State. 28 on the shot clock for Motlow. Raven Parks set to inbound. Gets it to Mitchell. Has to get that long hair out of the way. Waver back out in the corner, and that 3-point shot is no good. Parks over the top of Kyra Sharon. Knocked it out of bounds. No foul called. Kyra Sharon, 5'3". Parks listed at 5'8". Disney back in the game. Skylar McMillan got 5 guards basically in the ball game for Ball State. Gregory, Disney, McMillan, Freeman, and Sharon. As McMillan throws that one right off the leg. And up court to Clark for 2. She now has 6. To the corner, Rylan Freeman fakes a 3, drives to the bucket, gives it up to McMillan. She is nowhere to go, and got a call traveling on Skylar McMillan again, dragging that left foot apparently. Have a loss in the ball game, and we've got a problem with the shot clock. It's sitting at 30, and they're running down the game clock right now for some reason. I don't really know. I think Michael Davis says a bird just flies right by me. There's a bird inside the Copper Weld Arena. Expect that in an open air market. You don't expect it inside a gymnasium, folks. Pretty good sized bird, as a matter of fact. He doesn't want to land on my head as it falls inbound. Malay Mitchell is going to go right to the basket and miss the layup. To Shauna Moore. Underhands to Kyra Sharon. 20 seconds as Ball State will try it again to get the last shot up. Tried this at the end of the first quarter and couldn't get the shot off. Kyra Sharon gets the screen. Ella Disney drives to the bucket and gives it up. Up court is stolen by Sharon. Shot is no good. And Ball State did get the last shot of the half, but it did not drop. And after 20 minutes of play, Ball State will take 34-25 halftime lead into the locker room. We'll take a break. We'll come back a little bit early and give you some unofficial statistics scoring-wise and get you up to date on the Ball State schedule for the next week. Thank you for joining me. This is Tim Reese on the Ball State Sports Network. Tim Reese back on the All State Sports Network. We are at halftime of the women's game where the Lady Pioneers lead 34-25, scoring 20 points in the first quarter, 14 in quarter number 2. Motlow State with 10 in the first quarter and 15 in the second. Kendall Myrie had to sit out a significant portion of the second quarter with 2 personal fouls. She has collected 4 points, as has Tashana Moore. Leading scorer for the ball game and for Vol State is Ella Disney. She has 12. These are unofficial, of course, but pretty confident. 4 times 3 is 12, and she hit 4 threes. So 3 points for Skylar McMillan, a couple points for Rylan Freeman on free throws, 6 for Kyra Sharon. She has a 3-point shot and 3 free throws. Matsiana Callaway also has hit a 3. Vol State has 6, make it 7 3-point shots made in the first half. For Motlow State, leading scorer is Desire Tompkins. She has 9 points. Raven Parks with 6, 4 for Malay Mitchell, 2 each for Kalia Simpson, Remington Benjamin, and Ureli Avalos. I give a shout out to someone who is recuperating at home after having shoulder surgery. Linda Balthrop is Kyra Sharon's aunt, and she attends most of the games, she says, but couldn't make it today down here to Motlow. So hopefully she will be back at the Pickle Field House, the Richard Moore Gymnasium, on Monday when the Pioneers and Lady Pioneers will go out of conference and take on Calhoun Community College. Game that starts at 5 p.m., normally a 5:30 start, but 5 p.m. on Monday the 18th. All State will go on the road to Southwest Tennessee, take on the Salukis. It is 5:30 Central Time. And I will be calling those games, but they won't be on the Vol State Sports Network. I'll be calling those games on a network that's called Game Time Sports Network, and I'm sitting in for a friend of mine, Jay Harper, who has the normally has the call for Southwest Tennessee, but he also is the play-by-play man for Pellissippi State, and there's a conflict that evening, so both the teams are playing at home. So I volunteered to help him out with that game, Southwest Tennessee versus Fall State. That'll be on Wednesday down in Memphis, and then back at home on Saturday to take on the Walter State Senators, who are having a difficult time, but they were, I believe the men's and women's were picked to win the conference. I know the Lady Senators of Walter State was picked to win the conference, and I think the Walter State men were, but I think they're 0-2. Trying to get my internet to pull up. Walter State women are 2-0. Let's see what the men are. Standings: Walter State 0-2. So Southwest Tennessee, who's the opponent on Wednesday, they played 1 game in conference. They're back in action today. The men are 1-0, and the women are 0-1. Southwest Tennessee women were picked to finish 7th this year in the coaches poll. Fall State picked to finish 10th, and Motlow State picked to finish last. So Fall State and Motlow looking for their first conference wins of the year. Motlow State looking for their first win overall. They come in 0-6. Lady Pioneers 1-5. So they picked up a win against the Cumberland University junior varsity squad back on Monday at Vol State. That was a 63-47 win. So the only player in foul trouble for Vol State is Kendall Myree. She has 2. Desire Tompkins for Motlow State has 2 as well. Motlow State 7 from 9 at the free throw stripe. They actually hit their first 7 shots and then missed on their last 2. Vol State is 7 for 9 as well at the free throw stripe. Perfect in the second quarter as we are about underway as the clock winds down. We want to thank Toyota of Gallatin for sponsoring Vol State Athletics. They're located right across the street from Vol State's eastern entrance, located at 1435 Nashville Pike. They donated the brand new scoreboards in the Richard Moore Gymnasium and the scoreboards that are located at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex and at the Nichols Softball Complex. Thanks to General Manager Eric Carr, General Sales Manager Jake Thompson for their support of Vol State Athletics. Ella Disney tried to get the inbounds, but it'll be Motlow State basketball. And we are underway here in the third quarter. Really, Avalos interior pass knocked away by Myree as she picks up another block shot of Desire Tompkins. Disney down in the corner. Kyra Sharon thought about going to the baseline, but pulled up. Tashana Moore kicks out to Skylar McMillan. Her shot is long. Rebound is run down by Disney. Now Kyra Sharon for 3, in and out. And rebound to Motlow State. No. Full court pressure after that missed shot. Avalos at the elbow, looking inside. She's going to step back, take the shot. No good. Rebound fought for and apparently knocked out of bounds by Desire Tompkins. Not a whole lot of jumping going on there, but a lot of tippy toes. Disney in the front court. Skylar McMillan turns around after getting to the baseline. Kyra Sharon, Ella Disney, Kendall Myree, Tashana Moore, and Skylar McMillan. Into your pass to Myree, and she gets a nice shot. Give an assist to Skylar McMillan there. Another block shot by Myree as it ball goes out of bounds. Looks like Tompkins trying to get a foul to pick up the third foul on Myree, but they don't whistle that. A nice pass from the corner, and there is the foul. I think that might be on Tashana Moore, and it will be. To the free throw line goes Desire Tompkins, where she has been perfect so far. That's Moore's second foul of the ball game. And she stays perfect, does Desire Tompkins. Two for two. Tompkins came in 62.5% free throw shooter. McMillan's shot from the corner could not be saved out of bounds by Myree. Now the full court pressure. Almost would travel by Mitchell. Avalos now being double teamed up court. That will be knocked away, and Tashana Moore has it. She's going to look for Disney. Disney thwarted on her three-point attempt. Kyra Sharon from the top of the key. Man-to-man defense employed by Motlow State after the little bit of the zone in the first half. 5 on the shot clock. Disney tried to get it inside to Myrie and pass a little bit low. It's Motlow State. Leah Simpson now over to Malay Mitchell. And Myrie, she anticipated that pass. Let's see if she is a little softer, and she will, off the back of the backboard, and she picks up 2 quick buckets here. And another steal by the Lady Pioneers. Shauna Moore, nice hesitation, and the bucket and the foul. Germany Weber will pick up the personal foul. That's her second. Timeout called. Let's see if that is going to be a 30-second timeout called by Motlow State. I guess I'll get that halftime off there. It's all me, folks. It's just me. I apologize. Every once in a while, I'll look at the computer and see what you're seeing. Otherwise, I'm looking at a score sheet. I'm looking at the game. So, Paris Howard, I wish you were here to help me. Gloria Taylor, or both of you, you could have helped me set up cameras and handled the switcher, all kinds of things, but it's okay. We will get through it. Shauna Moore with the free throw. It's a little bit strong, and rebound to Motlow State. Weber to Avalos, over to Mitchell. She's going to fire a three, and it is no good. Rebound to Ella Disney. Being guarded by Simpson, now up to Sharon. They get it inside to Myrie. Her shot altered by Avalos. And a steal by Kyra Sharon, and Malay Mitchell about accosted Sharon, and Disney's pass is wide and in and out. Mitchell goes over the back of McMillan. It'll be Ball State basketball. Second personal foul on Malay Mitchell. Disney's wide open for three. She chucks and delivers another three-point play by Ella Disney. She's got one in each of the 3 quarters. A court pass, block shot by Myrie of Tompkins, and Ball State has a 3-on-2. And the runner is good by Tashana Moore. She now has 8 in the ball game. Avalos handling the ball. Gets it across the timeline, gives it up to Malay Mitchell. Avalos steps out. Simpson inside to Tompkins. The left-handed shot is no good. She's going to draw the foul on Tashana Moore. They go back to the free throw line. Moore picks up her 3rd foul. Perfect. Isaiah Tompkins came in 15 for 24 at the free throw stripe, 62.5%. She is 8 for 8 in this ball game. Give her 11 points. And there's her first miss. Disney up court to McMillan, looking for Myrie, but cross court, knocked out of bounds by Malay Mitchell. Asia Perta will check in for Tashana Moore. Bertle, 5'7" freshman, playing forward from Northside High School. Ella Disney trying to get it about 7 feet away from her to Kyra Sharon, but knocked out of bounds right in front of the Ball State bench. Sharon, last year's leading scorer for the Lady Pioneers. She's got some help this year. That young lady who's got the ball right now is prime help. Ella Disney, 5'4", stretching it inside. She throws up a shot and draws the foul. Malay Mitchell picks up her third, and Ella Disney will go to the free throw line. She is 5 for 5 so far this year. Let's make it 6 for 6. And she gets the shooter roll. Unofficially 17 points as a trap, causing problems for Motlow State. Got 3 seconds to get it across, and they do. Another block shot by Myrie, and Sharon picks up the loose ball. Skylar McMillan for 3, that's off. Over the back, over Pirtle's back, but Myrie ends up getting it between her legs, and Pirtle just throws it up at the basket. It's no good. Rebound out of there to Tompkins. Now Germany waiver. Tompkins 7+ boards a game. Tied for 8th in the conference. Waver's going to fire a 3. It's way off. Pirtle will just let it go out of bounds. 47-28. Ball State with the 19-point lead. Motlow State with only 3 points in the third quarter. Those are all 3 free throws by Desire Tompkins. Disney curls and kicks to the corner. Skylar McMillan for a 2. That was right on the line. So a 2-point shot for McMillan. Waver now being trapped, but gets it up to Malay Mitchell. Over to Avalos. Avalos from Huntland, Tennessee. That's just about 25 miles away from campus. So she's not too far away. Malay Mitchell tried to get it into Tompkins, tapped away by Asia Pirtle, and up all alone is Kendall Myrie for 2, and a give and assist to Ella Disney. Ball State, if you look back at last year's statistics, let's see if I have those right here. Ball State averaged, the timeout was called, it's a full timeout, we'll keep it right here. Ball State last year averaged 4.7 assists per game. Now there's a chance that assists were not scrupulously kept last year. I don't know, but this year they are averaging 12.5 assists a game. That is 4th in the conference. Ball State is 9th in the conference in scoring, 51+ points per game. They are 1st in 3-point field goal percentage, coming in at just under 34%. And 8th in free throw percentage, 8th in rebounds, and I think it's 8th in field goal percentage. There's some statistics for, I think it's Roane State, that are either not complete or errant. They have some games that are not fully scored. 2:57 to go here in the third quarter, 51-28. Avalos up to Raven Parks, back to Avalos. She's going to drive right down the center, kick it out to Raven Parks. She's going to be fouled. A little one-on-one crime right there. Madziana Calloway picks up. I have that as her 2nd foul. And the team 3rd. Motlow State will inbound underneath their own basket. Malay Mitchell tried to get it into, I don't know who, but Pirtle had it and lost it. Now Avalos misses the shot. Rebound will go to Myrie. She, I know, altered the shot as Cheyenne Love is now in the game for her first action. She gets it up court to Asia Pirtle, and Asia dribbles it out of bounds. 51-28, Ball State leads. $17-point quarter thus far for the Lady Pioneers. Raven Parks has the baseline, but there's Kendall Myrie there. She's got to be close to double digits in blocked shots already. Yana Parker gets it out of there and gives it over to Madziana Calloway. So Cheyenne Love, Asia Pirtle, Madziana Calloway, Yana Parker, and Cheyenne Love drives in. And off the glass, Love with her first bucket of the ball game. Also in the game, of course, is Myrie. And Motlow State breaks the pressure, but trapping, continuing as I missed they hit the wrong button again. Another blocked shot and the rebound to Myrie, and Myrie passes it up, but looked over at the official, thought she got clobbered right in the face, didn't think, she just did. And now we have a technical foul on, it is going to be on Motlow State's number 1. Not sure what Raven Parks was saying, but like Kendall Myrie was complaining, but the technical foul will be it's also considered a personal foul. Myrie will go to the line. She's going to miss her first shot on the 2-shot technical. And gets the second to go. She is 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Came in shooting 61.3%. It'll be Vol State basketball, about 3/4 court. Cheyenne Love makes left, goes right, nearly double dribbled over to Calloway, and 15 on the shot clock. Look for a cutting Love. Calloway, she's going to drive to the basket, and no good. Rebound to Myrie. Tapped around. Motlow State comes out of there. And Sweeten gets it across. Paige Sweeten. Avalos. Malay Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebound to Yana Parker. Now Cheyenne Love on the run. Calloway wide open for. She looks right at Otis Key off her left shoulder. Guess he must have said, no, don't shoot. We're going to go probably take the shot clock down. 12 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. You can see all of that. And that is an over and back violation by Cheyenne Love. Ball State has really had trouble at the end of each of the 3 quarters trying to get off their offensive possession. Really unfortunate. Rylan Freeman checks into the ball game. Yeah, nearly a steal by Love. 9 on now. Freeman with the steal. 4-on-1. Freeman, she's going to be called for the charge. We had 2 whistles going. Again, I'm in the wrong camera. I don't know why. I can't figure that out. But Rylan Freeman called for the foul. Adriana Calloway is going to be called right at the buzzer for the foul. Let's see if there will be shots. Calloway tripped up Mitchell. And Malay Mitchell's going to go to the line. They're going to show 0.1 second on the clock, which you can't really do anything with 0.1 second, but you can't even tap a ball in. So the only thing that's going to happen is Malay Mitchell's going to shoot 2 free throws. Hey, turn the lights on up here for me. No good on the first attempt. They put .5 now on the clock. Just need to secure the rebound. Gianna Parker will just catch and hold. Ball State, after 3 quarters of play, leads 54-29. We'll take a short break. Be right back on the Ball State Sports Network. Fourth quarter action about to begin. Ball State will inbound. Another 20-point quarter did the Lady Pioneers. Motlow State with 4 as a steal by Paige Sweeten. Callaway just going to allow her to score, but Sweeten drug her foot. Got the steal, but her momentum carried her a little too far toward the basket. And a couple of quick subs for head coach Otis Key. Tashana Moore will come in and check in for Kendall Myree. Here in the fourth quarter, Cheyenne Gregory, Gianna Parker, Ryland Freeman, Tashana Moore, and Ella Disney. The 5 in for the Lady Pioneers. Knocked out of bounds. It will go off of Ella Disney's hand after being tapped away by Ureli Avalos. And she's going to travel. Fourth quarter starting with fits and starts, as they say. Cheyenne Gregory tells Ryland Freeman, ow. Throw it in. Shauna Moore has it at the top of the key. Ella Disney had an open three. Freeman fakes the shot, and she's going to draw the foul by Remington Benjamin, who will pick up her first. Raven Parks checks back in for the Lady Bucks for Paige Sweeten. Disney drives to the lane. Ryland Freeman for 2. Give another assist to Ella Disney. Raven Parks, and the layup is good. Pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Motlow State basketball. Avalos gets it across the half-court line. Her pass is nearly stolen by Ella Disney. As Kalia Simpson has the ball knocked out of bounds. Disney and Freeman on the defense. Avalos, she's handled the ball a lot. Turnaround jumper is wild, and rebound to Raven Parks. It's 2 buckets for her in the quarter. 56-33, Ball State leads here in the fourth quarter. Looking for their first conference win of the year. It's pass to Gregory. Sees nothing, pulls it out. Now in the same spot, Tashana Moore has the ball ripped out of her hand, but before that, it would be a jump ball. Alternate possession goes to Motlow State. Kyra Sharon checks back in to the ball game for Yana Parker. Malay Mitchell being guarded by Cheyenne Gregory, Gregory looking for the arm bar as Freeman tried to get in the way of Parks headed to the baseline, but just a hair late. Inbound by Mitchell, and loose ball. Fouls on Malay Mitchell. That'll be her fourth. Michael King, the youngest referee out there, he is confident. Timeout was called. We got another technical foul on Malay Mitchell, so that she will pick up. It's going to end up being her fifth foul. She's out of the ball game. So 2 technical fouls, 1 each by Malay Mitchell and Raven Parks, both from Commerce, Georgia, as Kyra Sharon's first free throw attempt is no good. And she's 0 for 2 on those technicals. Ball State basketball, she's 3 for 5 for the afternoon from the free throw stripe. Came in at 54%, 7 for 13. Malay Mitchell is already out of the ball game. They just checked that she is done for the afternoon. Technical foul was her 5th. Cheyenne Gregory starting the offense. Tries left, goes right. Inside is Freeman. She's setting a pick. Gregory, Freeman, Avalos, and Simpson, the 4 after. Jump ball called. It'll be Vol State basketball in the alternate possession. 7:29 to go in the ball game. 20 minutes following the women's game, the men's game will tip off. Tashana Moore drives right down the gut and gets the runner to go. Raven Parks nearly had it stolen by Cheyenne Gregory. Over to Sweeten is Ella Disney looking to pick her pocket from behind. Can't get there. Simpson dribbles left to right over to Raven Parks. There's the first 3-point bucket of the ball game for Motlow State. Freeman's open for just 2. Her shot is off to the right. Rebound to Benjamin. Sweeten will get it across the timeline. Nearly traveled. Raven Parks drives to the right. Her shot is knocked out of bounds with 6:37 on the clock. Kamora Whitaker checking in for Vol State. This will be her first action of the afternoon. 5'10" freshman from Cane Ridge High School. Don't think 5'10" is accurate. I think she might be 5'7" or 5'8". 2-point shot by Sweeten is no good. Rebound is fought for and collected by Benjamin, and she gets the ball right back up. Shara is going to get the roll. Benjamin got her 2-point bucket, but foul is on Remington Benjamin. That'll be her second. Kyra Sharon will go to the line. Try the old-fashioned 3-point play. She has 8 for the ball game. 60-38 is the lead. And in and out. Court pressure by Vol State. And they break it. Nearly blocked by Whitaker, but the bucket goes to Simpson. Double digits in scoring for Motlow State, and Ellen Disney with another three-point shot. Timeout called by Otis Key. And it will be a full timeout. So I'll take a little bit of break myself, get something to drink. We'll be right back on the Vol State Sports Network. Jim Reese back on the Vol State Sports Network. Lady Pioneers with a 23-point lead with 5:51 to go in the fourth quarter, looking for their first conference win of the year. Comfortably ahead over the Lady Bucks of Motlow State. Avalos, Simpson, and Parks break the pressure. Foul called on Cheyenne Gregory. It's her second. Inside to Avalos. She gets fouled, can't make the bucket. That's going to be a foul on Kyra Sharon. It's her second. Really, Avalos. First free throw attempt is good. 12 for 16 at the line. 12 for 17, and the rebound goes to Parks, and she's fouled by Freeman. At least 3 times Motlow State has offensive rebounds following their free throw. Parks with the long hair drops in the first. I think they're going to move up. Misses the second. Maura Whitaker gives it up to Cheyenne Gregory. Ball State will set up their offense. 5:23 to go in the ball game. It's not a man-to-man. They're in a, looks like a matchup zone. Paige Sweeten following Cheyenne Gregory all over. 4 on the shot clock. Gonna have to fire it up. Gregory does, and it does get rimmed, but does not go in. Germany Waver with the rebound. Over to Paige Sweeten. Parks guarded by Sharon. Waver now guarded by Sharon. The switching defense by Vol State. Freeman tried to stop Parks, but Remington Benjamin with another bucket. Looks like a youth basketball team is here. I'm not sure when they're going to play, but several of them here with basketballs. Ball State working the clock. Cheyenne Gregory dribbles down to the corner. Her one-handed pass cannot get through a couple Lady Bucks defenders. And a steal and a tip. Parks all alone under the basket. And she will pick up her 10th point of the quarter. 17 points here in the fourth quarter already. Motlow State as they are working their way back down by 17. Rylan Freeman's going to fire from three and no good. Kendall Myrie's been sitting the entire quarter. I wonder if Otis Key will think about getting her back in. Ella Disney with the steal as the bird flies through the gym again from one corner to the other, getting in his laps. Disney trying to get the foul. 15 on the shot clock. Kyra Sharon, Shine Gregory underneath the basket, will work herself around and get the bucket to go. Germany Weber drives all the way to the hoop, and the left-handed shot is good. That was easy. That's her first basket of the ball game. Let's see if Ball State tries to take 25 off the shot clock again. Out to Ella Disney for three. It's long. And did not hit the rim, so the shot clock does not reset. 8 on the clock. I'm not sure if Ella knows it. She's going to drive to the basket, or her runner is off the back of the backboard and in. Not sure if that's how she planned it. We're going to go all the way to the basket again. And before the shot, they call the foul. Guessing that is going to be on Disney. It is. Ella Disney picks up her second foul. And that is the 5th foul of the quarter. So Motlow State will be at the free throw line the remainder of the game with 2:01 to go for every foul. Germany Weber. She's from Birmingham, Alabama. Her first shot is high and off the rim. (19 points in the quarter. She gets 1 of 2. As a timeout is called, it'll be a full timeout. Take a break. 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball State with a 67-49 lead. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network. Ella Disney has matched her season high and her career high in points with 22. That's unofficial. 22 points in this ball game. She had 22 points against Columbia in the loss on Wednesday. Prior to that, her high was 14 points. That was her freshman year back in January of this year against Wallace State Hanceville. So Ella Disney with a couple big efforts here in conference action. Kyra Sharon has her pocket picked, but Paige Sweeten can't get the rebound. Let's see what was called. We're going to call the foul on Kyra Sharon. 2 number 3s going at it. I'm not sure what Michael King was looking at Paige Sweeten to do. He was not going to call that foul until she took a step, apparently. And so she did, and then he called it on number 3, and Paige Sweeten drills the first free throw. That's her first point of the ball game. Don't have to total this up, but they have been very good at the free throw line, as soon as I say it. And another almost offensive rebound. Demora Whitaker tried to get it over to Madziana Callaway. Callaway with the move will not pick up the bucket, but will pick up the foul. Germany waiver picks up the foul. Maxiana Callaway to the line. First is no good. Callaway, it's only her 8th free throw of the year. Came in 3 for 7. 0 for 2. Up court to Sweeten, guarded by Callaway, able to get free from her, and Waver's going to drive right to the basket. Shot is no good. She saved it from going out of bounds. Callaway has it knocked out between her legs by Raven Parks. It'll be Vol State basketball, up 67-50. Hadn't been the best quarter for the Lady Pioneers, 13 points, but enough. Kamora Whitaker will bring the ball up. Looks like she's got heavy legs for some reason. I'm not sure if she's tired or she's injured or not. Skylar McMillan for 3. That's good. McMillan drills her second 3 ball of the game. She's got 8. They're working on that press and the pressure. Whitaker's wide open underneath the basket, but she goes too deep. We'll pass it over to McMillan, so she'll pick up the assist. And again, I didn't show it to you. I'm not sure what's wrong with my buttons. Why? I can't get it figured out as to which button to push. Foul on McMillan, I believe. Nope, going to be on Callaway. That's her 4th. A lot of shoestring problems here in Copper Weld Arena as Germany waiver. You do have to give me, it's spelled Jermani waiver, but it's pronounced Germany. She makes her first free throw. 4 for her in the ball game, averages 4.2 points and rebounds. 4.2 points, 4.2 rebounds per game. And rims out. Kyra Sharon's going to pick up the foul on waiver. She was trying to come up the right sideline. That's the 4th on waiver. And we're shooting free throws. Right, it's Rylan Freeman. I thought it was Kyra Sharon, but it is Freeman who will go to the free throw line. She is 2 for 2 from there. Not a kind rim down there on free throws. Pioneers are 0 for 6 in the quarter from the free throw line. Maybe it's the bird. Make it 0 for 7. Rebound to Kyra Sharon, and she'll pull it out. 30 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. Ball State up by 21. Skylar McMillan steps in. Her shot is a little strong. Rebound to Benjamin. Up court to Sharon. They're going to pull it out. They don't need to shoot. 8 on the shot clock, or no shot clock. Game clock winding down. Ball State's going to win this one. 72-51 is the final. So Ball State gets their first conference win of the year. 72-51. They move to 2-5 on the season, 1-2 in conference play. The Lady Bucks fall to 0-7, 0-3 in conference play. We'll take a quick break, try to total up these numbers and come back to finish this one up. You're listening to the Ball State Sports Network. Tim Reese back on the Ball State Sports Network, where the Lady Pioneers have just defeated the Lady Bucks of Motlow State, 72-51. Both teams with big fourth quarters there. Lady Bucks, their best quarter of the game, picked up 22 points after having 29 after 3. Leading scorer for the Lady Bucks, Raven Parks with 16. Desire Tompkins with 12. 6 for Remington Benjamin, 5 for Malay Mitchell. 4 each for Kalia Simpson and Germany Weber. And 3 points for Ureli Avalos and 1 for Paige Sweeten. These, of course, are all unofficial. And for the Lady Pioneers, leading scorer for the second game in a row, Ella Disney. And for the second game in a row, 22 points on 6 3-pointers. And Kendall Myree did get double digits again. She picked up 11 to Shauna Moore with 10. Kendall Myree, of course, is averaging a double-double at 16.8 points a game and 10.2 rebounds. I don't keep the rebounds and other such statistics during a game, but I'm confident that she had at least double digits in rebounds. I think she probably had double digits in block shots as well, so she might have gotten her first triple-double of the year. Other scores, Kyra Sharon, Skylar McMillan also had 10 points. Kyra Sharon with 8. 4 for Rylan Freeman. 3 for Madziana Calloway, and 2 each for Cheyenne Gregory for a total of 72 points. Appreciate you joining me this afternoon. Beautiful fall day here in Middle Tennessee. We're at the gymnasium, or the arena, the Cooper Weld Arena in Tullahoma, Tennessee, on the campus of Motlow State, where the Lady Pioneers have just defeated the Lady Bucks. Ball State back in action on Monday at home to take on Calhoun Community College. 5 p.m. game time for the Lady Pioneers. So please join us either in person or right here on the Ball State Sports Network. For Athletic Director Bobby Hudson and Head Coach Otis Key, this is Tim Reese saying, God bless you. Thank you again for tuning in. We'll be right back in a few minutes with the men's game on the Ball State Sports Network.